Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? I usually don't do the Wednesday thing, but I saw there on what is it, Outlaw Speed Shop. Keith talked on Sunday evening about one of our fellow modelers who reached out who has stage 4 cancer. His name's Kenny Danner. He lives in Florida, and kind of touched me because I've lost two close friends of mine to cancer over the years, and it hits home for me. And I lost a family member to it too. So I usually do not get rid of any of my cars, but for this I'm glad to donate some. He said to build a car on the channel, but right now I'm between work, the farm, and these build offs. I don't have time to build a car right now to get that out, because it's just too much for me right now. I have a hard enough time getting the Saturdays or Sundays cars out to you guys, and I want to make sure I do a good job and don't half step anything. So instead of building one car, I figured I could do a little bit better than that. And this might be one of your few chances, my viewers out there, if you like my work. This might be one of your chances on September 21st to bid on these things on eBay, because all the proceeds go to that gentleman, fellow builder, fellow modeler who has stage 4 cancer, just to help him out and make him more comfortable with doctor bills and everything else in his final days. So without further ado, I'm going to start out with some of the ones you haven't seen, or maybe if you watch some of my earlier videos. This is a modern King Cuda. You saw these in blister packs. They were painted white, and they had big chest numbers on them. They were really stupid looking, and I turned this one into a red line, which it's appropriate because it has almost the same body lines as a original one from the Spoiler series, and it has original redline tires on it, and it's been zinc plated, and it has been painted in Spectre Flame orange and has redline shop decals on it. So that one is getting shipped to Florida. That's our first one. You didn't see that. If you watch some of my early slideshows, you saw that car. So, and this one here is another one. It's should have been a red line that I was doing before I got into filming. It's done in creamy pink. It's the Olds 442. It's done on a modern, within the past 10 years, casting, and it's really, really close, as you can see, because it has the old school decals on it to the original 442. It's one of the coveted cars, and I'd like to send that one, because I have another one, and I'll build another one, and I'm going to do it on the channel in my should have been a red line segments. So there's two of them going to help for the cancer cause. Now this one here, you might have seen on there too. This kind of special one. It is a modern Bronco casting. I think they were green. They come from the Ford series this year. This is actually the very first this is the very first zinc plated Spectre Flame job that I ever did. This is the one. This was my test baby for when I set up my zinc plater, and it turned out very well. And it's painted with, this is actually Tamiya red with white sides, and it has the green light wheels, off-road wheels. So that one will be getting sent to Florida for the cause as well. Okay, now we're going to get into the more popular stuff. I know a lot of people, I want this guy to get some good money, so I'm going to give up some of my babies. And you all know this one is my Three Blind Mice John Player special. So if any of you, especially overseas, who are the Big John Player fans, here's your chance to own this car. It will be on eBay on September 21st in a blister pack with my name, Hodges Hot Wheels and Diecast, on it. So there you have it. That's one of my more modern cars that you have seen me build personally. These first three you haven't seen me build, but they're really nice vehicles. They're early ones. Move it away in case Mr. T decides to drop his van. He won't let that thing go. He loves it. Okay, now this is one of my highest grossed videos. That one of them, and I'm really proud of it. And I plan on building another one that is a little bit more true to scale. I have all the parts, everything to do it. So here's your chance to own the Fall Guy truck. I'm sending that one too. And this one was a labor of love. Some of them loved it, some of them hated it, but as you can see, she turned out beautiful. And this is your chance to own it. And the money, like I say, goes to a great cause. So my Fall Guy truck is going up on the auction, and you'll see another one this fall built. Now, my highest grossing video was my Fantastic Build Off, and that was the one that where I really started to stretch my abilities, and it was to this date one of my favorite build offs. And I built this. It was I think I have like 13,000 views on that video, and that's my #1 video ever. And if you like that video with the Fantastic Build Off with all this chrome and metal flake, here's your chance to own something from that video. You get to buy my secondary Dodge van that's done in pearl orange with gold sides and all the trimmings. So these cars are going to a good cause, and I hope that they will go to a good home to people who love them just as much as I do. And like I say, all the money goes to a great cause. I usually never sell my cars, so if you like my cars, here's your chance. So you have a nice weekend or week, and Friday can't get here fast enough. There's not enough George to get everything done in the day, so I'm going to see you all with Opa's TV movie car build, and I'm honoring Steve McQueen this weekend, and you don't want to miss it because I just laid the clear coat on this bad boy over all the decals and all the paint, and it is sexy as hell. So like I say, bid high on these things. I hope they go to good homes, and I hope this will help out the Kenny Danner cancer cause. And I invite my fellow builders from overseas, over in the UK, to reach out and see if they want to, if they will help too. We're all like a big family when it comes right down to it. All us builders are all intertwined behind the scenes, talking about builds and this and that and everything else. So I know all the guys over there, and I'm calling y'all out. Help for the cause, because you never know, it might be one of us next time. And it hits home really bad when you have somebody who wilts away from cancer. So have a nice week, and look for these on September 21st on eBay in a blister pack that says Hodges Hot Wheels and Diecast. See you Sunday.